That show was created for Jean Stapleton. And I guess she didn't want to do it or something. And they approached Angela. Now, they had reshot the pilot, I guess. I'm not sure. Anyway, they were opening with this 2-hour episode. And they called me in to play the sheriff. Now, Angela and I had worked 20 years before, maybe a little longer, in World of Henry Orient. And when it was over, it was a lot of fun doing. And we did, I'm trying to think if we were on location. I guess we were. They went up to Mendocino to do all of the stuff that took place in Cabot Cove.
Mendocino, California.
Yeah. And it was a long trek. You'd fly to Oakland and then drive for 2 hours. But Angela had a plane, and once in a while I got to fly up there with her. Did the show, and that was it. Then all of a sudden, the next thing I know is the sheriff's coming back in again. Are you available? I did 19 shows in 4 years without a contract. I just happened to be available. And then the second year, I think my agent said, he's holding himself available for it, but why don't you do something so that he can do other things at the studio? So it was a lower fee, but it was every week. But they never delivered anything else. So I did, people think I was on that for all the time. I did it 19 shows in 4 years. And then I left to do Father Dowling.
And you played what character?
I played Sheriff Amos Tupper of Cabot Cove.
What kind of character was he?
He was a very lovable, inept sheriff. And I never forget, Bill Wyndham played the doctor, and he would say to one show, he just said to me, "You are so inept." And I said, "I'm more ept than you are." Whenever the show was sufficient enough where they wanted to use as much as they could up in Mendocino, they went. We did a show which was reasonably successful. It was actually a 2-parter where a body is found in the park and in Mendocino, about Cabot Cove, and there's a big argument. They think it's the remains of the town's only revolutionary hero, Revolutionary War. So when they got up to, went up there in advance to line up where they were going to shoot, and we got up there, and here's this we drive to this huge field, and there's a truck with about 4 guys sitting with shotguns in their arms. And they said, guy come back, AD comes back and says, "They're not going to let us shoot." "Why not?" "Well, they don't want us on their property." The minute they said that, we all knew why, because there was marijuana all over the place. So what we had to do, there's a little park right near the water, and they gave us permission to dig this huge pit. I mean, it was not just a hole like this, it was maybe 30 feet by 20. And in return, Universal built a parking lot for them right there in the park because they hadn't had one, not enough cars. But that was so funny because marijuana all over the place.
Yes, the soil's good or something.
I don't know what it is. The urge to raise it was good.